Hey everybody, it's time for another Redneck review, and we're getting back to one of my all-time favorite classic characters of all time, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I know it's been a little while since I've done a review on the Turtles. I've been waiting to get a hold of the next issue for about 4 weeks now. Anyway, this one right here, I've got to tell you, I have never liked a story of the Turtles as much as I did this one. Alright, the cover here, as you can see, is done by Eastman, and Waltz, Santiago, and Pattinson. Alright, for those of you who are just tuning in or whatnot, I'm going to stop trying to go back and explain everything that's happening in these issues. I'm going to do some older reviews, and we're going to go back and we're going to see where these characters started off, where these new versions of these characters started off. And just to give you a little story so far, a brainwashed Leonardo at his side, Shredder has just staged a display of his power over New York's underworld. Leonardo's brothers and allies have crashed the party in an effort to rescue him. Unfortunately, Karai has just revealed her new mutants, Bebop and Rocksteady. Alright, so we start things off with the Turtles being pummeled, and taken by surprise by two of their oldest enemies, but brand new to the series right now, Bebop and Rocksteady. And they've been drawn. They could not look any better for this comic book. I absolutely love it. Well, the story shifts just for a moment to a personal battle between Casey Jones and his father, and this one, Han. And we see them over here hiding. If you've read the other issues, you find out that Han has not been a good father to Casey, to say the least. But here's the conversation Han has with him. That any way to greet your old man, pointing that bat at me like you want to bust my skull open? I ain't gonna lie to you, Casey, that hurts. And he goes, shut up, Dad. I don't want to hear it. I put up with your crap for years. Hurt you. Your crap for years. Hurt you. You don't even know what that means. You're dead wrong, kid. I know from hurt all kinds of hurt. So much I tried for years to drown it all down, but all that did was make more hurt for me, for your mom, and yeah, for you. I know I hurt you, Casey, and I'm sorry. I can't change that. That's what's done is done. But now I got what it takes to make things better. No more booze, no more feeling sorry for myself, only respect and power. So he's making this, awesome little justification for joining this gang. He says, "Come on, Casey, be smart here. It can be all ours, mine and yours, the Jones boys, a family again." He goes, "Yeah. Well, here's a newsflash for you, old man. I ain't never been much for smarts, and I got myself a whole new family now." So Casey Jones, right here, takes the bat and just pummels his father, and he's taken up for his new family. It's really awesome moment for me, because I love this version of Casey Jones, and I love that he's able to see what's right, even though in this book all he has wanted is for his father to just be there for him. It's a sad moment, but it's also an awesome moment. And I mean, he's knocking him out of the park. I mean, okay, he goes, "Go!" And Han's on the ground. He says, "Ha, that's my boy, just like I taught you. Hit fast and hit hard. No little girls, toothpicks for you. You know, Casey, your mouth is saying you got a new family, but your fight's telling me you're a chip off the old Jones block. No doubt about it." Well, it cuts back to the battle inside, and Shredder is talking with Karai, asking Karai, he goes, "Karai, Mutant's grandfather, hybrids of my making, culled from within our ranks and designed to serve the Foot loyally." And we see Leonardo, the brainwashed Leonardo right here, just not fighting, not doing anything. He's sort of stuck in this mental sort of pause that he's put himself, because he's having trouble, even though he's brainwashed, doing what's commanded. I think it's his morality trying to break through the surface. Well, anyway, back to the rest of the battle. You know, we hear the banter from Bebop and Rocksteady. I gotta tell you, I was hoping they would play him a little bit smarter and make him a little bit more street savvy, but now they're just thugs again. But that in itself is okay with me. I'm perfectly fine with Bebop and Rocksteady right here being just the muscle. That's fine with me too, as long as it's written and they're used accordingly. He goes, "Yo, Rock, these dudes got hard candy shells. Let's crack them open and see what kind of goodies are inside." And the turtles, you know, are all, you know, all about. They're able to, even though they got, you know, whoever says the turtle's slow, they're able to jump around and keep them off balance. They're just hitting air, so they're still the muscle and stuff like that. Well, during the middle of the battle, Splinter yells out, "My sons, we must get to Leonardo." He goes, "Wish someone would tell these two ugly creeps that." And it's, you know, that classic banter between the turtles and Bebop and Rocksteady. And, you know, they're fighting, but this guy, he makes this little comment about Splinter. He goes, "Who's he calling ugly? Tell me about it. Ain't these goof twerps seeing themselves?" Got him. Michelangelo grabs him, but he forgets it's a rhino. He's a mutant rhino. And he's grabbing him by the head. He says, "Got him, I've got him." And he just pulls him off the side. He goes, "Or not." He goes, "But this guy, yuck." You know, he's talking about Splinter. He goes, "You don't think he's got rabies, do you?" "Probably." You remember the old voices from the sign. He goes at him with his chainsaw. But Splinter is just too fast for him. "Just don't get any of his blood on you. Ain't this the turtle dork we rumbled with before, Bobster?" And he goes, "Yeah, that's him from that time with Alpex. Though, thought so. Guess he figured he could take us again, huh?" And they're just trying to keep Splinter and anyone away from these mutants. It's basically become mutant versus mutant. And, you know, the turtles are a little bit at weaker strength here. They're not being able to put up as much of a fight, but they're still keeping it going. He's tangling with super bad mutants. Yep, sucks to be him. They're talking about Splinter. He goes, Karai yells out to them, "Stop toying with them, scum, and finish them." "Aw, man, this was just starting to get fun." I hear you, pal, but Karai signs our paychecks, and she says it's kill time. "Wait, we get paychecks?" he said. "Last call, fellas. Didn't expect no kick-butt secret weapons like us to crash the party, did you?" And all of a sudden, because they are majorly overweight, the floor on the theater they're in collapses. And then in this little sub-art right here, we find it wasn't just an accident. It was April wearing some sort of disguise armor. It says, "Good thing we have a secret weapon of our own, isn't it?" And she's using one of Donatello's gadgets to get in there and help him. You probably can't see it. It's really thick. But anyway, during this time, Splinter takes Raphael and says, "Quickly, we have a chance to go and save Leonardo." So we see him right here, and Shredder is trying to get more mutants into the game. He tells him, you know, Chanine, look around you. Your enemy thrives on your hesitation. True strength comes from the will to strike quickly and without mercy. Have you learned nothing?" Where's my mother? This is Shredder talking to Leonardo. He's trying to get him back on the path that he wants him, and he's just trying to beat him into submission. And he yells out to him, "Recover your wits. Now rise and become the warrior you were meant to be. You do." And all of a sudden, this voice comes up from the crowd. I love this. I wish I had someone. You know, we all wish we had someone like Master Splinter to love and care for us like this. He's that, "Do not touch my son, devil, ever." So, and here it is. Just get you a little clip of this. We see him right here, yelling at him and trying to get him out there, and right here at the bottom, he's trying to save his son against his worst enemy. I love that. I love the emotion that's in this one right here. And we have finally we're back to a Han and Casey Jones. Makes you feel better, doesn't it? Hitting me. So okay, I get it, but I'm stronger now. Better. You're gonna have to up your game. Yeah. Then how about this? He takes the bat and crashes it over him, and still Han didn't move. So we realize that the leader of the Purple Dragon has a little bit more fight in him. Nope, that ain't gonna do it neither. You dumb goon. You don't know who you're working for. Casey apparently has torn his stitches when he did that and just messed himself up. All I know is that the foot's the best thing that could have happened to me. Brought me out of hell, gave me a second chance to be a good dad to you, and I'm gonna make you understand that, son, one way or another. And one thing you always know, if you can't take somebody out from the arm or over their head, go for the knees like Angel, his former girlfriend. He goes, big mistake, girl. You know, now you be a good little kitty. And, and stay down. He goes, all right. Ugh. And we go to one of the new villains I like called Old Hob. And he is trying to get back in the fight. He says, stinking humans, shooting me all the time. That rat and his green brats need to hurry up. And Khan is getting ready to kill Angel. Right here. And all of a sudden, Hob comes out with a submachine gun and starts blasting through there. And, wings on it. He's a little shipping up. But Casey comes in and knocks him out brings him down to this side. She says, Casey, you're bleeding like a stuck pig. Knock this crap off. No. Don't be stupid, kid. I'm still on your side. Dad, you were never on my side, Casey tells him. Whoa, and all of a sudden Slash, the Lost Turtle, comes in here and knocks him out. He says, but apparently you are bad Dragon Man, is what Slash yells out to him. And we see him totally knocked out. Alright, well, getting back to the story, it's basically Splinter versus Shredder. And they're just going at it. I mean, you can feel the ninja action reverberating through the pages. I'll just show you. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. You can't really see it because it's a little pixelated, but it's crazy. He goes, your terror ends tonight, Saki. No, Yoshi. Tonight, my rule begins. And all this manages to send Leonardo back into, still in Shredder's control, but he yells out, Master Shredder! And it becomes another emotional fight between Leonardo and Raphael. And Raphael tells him, me and you gotta chew the fat here first before you go and help them. And it's Karai versus Michelangelo. Bebop and Rocksteady are getting up. Not really the important parts of the story, but and he tells him, and pray, Father, and Raph do the same. It's basically the Turtles trying to, hoping that those two can break through to Leonardo and defeat the Shredder at the same time. He goes, you fool, you will die for that. See, now I'm going to have to ask you to change your tone, man. This is Leonardo and Raphael again. Raphael is saying, see, now I'm going to have to ask you to change your tone, man. You should just like that chump Shredder right now, and we both know that ain't really your thing, bro. You know nothing about me, Leonardo says. Nah, actually, I know a lot about you. And it's two brothers. They're trying to just, show him. He's trying to get his brother back. And sometimes I wish I had a brother where I see stuff like this. And he tells him, I know the only thing you like more than training is getting ready for training. He goes, I know you secretly named your swords Musashi and Kazuma. And Raphael is just bringing it to him. He is bringing everything he's got to this table. I know you avoid playing video games with Mikey because you hate getting beat by him every time. I especially know that if you were really yourself right now, I'd never be able to do this to you. And he is just taking his sword, his armor and stuff out left and right. And I know I ain't going to fight you no more. And in the middle of this, he just throws his sides down. He says, I'm not going to fight you anymore. He goes, you're feeling lost and alone, and I get it, but we're your family, and we want to take you home. And you're going to come, because deep down you know this is not the place for you. And all of a sudden in the corner, we see his vision of his mother right here. And he yells out, Mother? And we finally get to the final, fight with between Shredder and Splinter. Look, Yoshi, watch as your momentary advantage quickly slips away, his speed and stamina, and becomes my ultimate triumph. He's thinking that Leonardo is going to finish him off, but that's not going to happen. We were a clan brothers once, your clan leader, but you defied me. Well, you defied me, my will, and betrayed my trust, and I'm doing so dishonor the foot. The foot was your family, Yoshi, before Tang Shin, and before these abominations you call your children. And I will never forgive you for that. And out of nowhere, which I didn't see this coming, Alapex comes in and jumps in, attacks Shredder, says, "What do you know of family?" And she's just coming in and fighting. I never saw this coming. I don't understand. Maybe I missed an issue or something. Maybe a page was sticky. I didn't see, but I didn't see where this was going to happen. Alapex was really loyal to Shredder. Okay, and by this time, and Karai courageously goes and puts an arrow in Alapex. So we think maybe she's out of commission for a while. And Leonardo manages to finally break through. He goes, "Ralph, is that you?" Yeah, bro, it's me. But I thought you were dead." He says, "We thought the same thing about you." And in the midst of all this, while they're trying to get their heads together, Slash, Hob, and the rest of them outside break into the building. And, he goes, "Guys, it's time to go." And they manage to get into a car and leave behind. They're closely followed by Bebop and Rocksteady. Not so fast, dweebs. Back to the old 1980s cartoon. He goes, "Gun it, Hob." He goes, and Hob is trying to take the van back there. He throws a grenade out the window, and it just manages to knock everyone out except Hob and the two, not Hob, Han and the two New Mutants. Well, in the midst of this, Shredder still manages to maintain control of the criminal underground. He goes, "Here is your tribute, Shredder." And there are all these crime bosses are bringing him tribute, and he's trying to remain control of his city, but he has to go and address one thing with Karai, his second in command, his granddaughter. He says, "Master, there are no signs of the Turtles or Alapex. We will continue. Silence. You have created mutants without my knowledge. You have acted independently, or my will, and disobeyed my authority. This gross insubordination is punishable by death. Do you deny?" "I do not, but all I did in the name of the Foot. Everything I do in honor of the clan. I accept my fate very well. Rise, Chunin." And he forgives her because he likes this show of encouragement, and he starts to tell her why. He tells her, "This is something important for you to understand, Karai. Many think family is a birthright. It is not. Family is something you earn. That is why the Foot will always be stronger than its enemies. Our family, our bond runs deeper than blood. It is forged in pain, sacrifice, and combat. Once tested, it is unbreakable." So Shredder, we find in this little issue, has his own ideas of family. Well, the Turtles go and make their way away from Hob, and they thank him for everything. They tell him, "You were in your debt, and we're going to repay you one day. So whenever you ask, we'll do what you ask." And in the middle of it, the now estranged Leonardo goes and gives him the old black headband that he had before to Slash, and Splinter's like, "It's okay." He goes, "Don't touch me." It's this sad moment where he's estrayed from his brothers and his father, and I'm going to look forward to reading the rest of that. Well, anyway, guys, I just wanted to get this review out there because I know there are lots of Ninja Turtle fans. I love this issue. The art was about the same thing. There is not one advertisement in here for anything other than from start to finish TMNT fighting the Shredder. So guys, I just wanted you to hear that one. For the art, I give it a 5, and the story, I give it a complete 5. It is a story arc page, but man, it was so good. It was like chocolate covered strawberries. I mean, you just wanted more. Alright guys, well that's the Redneck review. Sorry this thing went on so long. I just had to ramble about this one so much. Listen, if you want to put any comments or tell me anything that I left out or anything, I do recommend you go and pick this one up. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 28. Catch you later. Bye-bye.